guys, we're going to switch our conversation now. And a couple of days ago, there was an event, Google for Nigeria, which I was at. And they put up a slide, pretty much, of some of the most Googled things in Nigeria this year so far. And let me just give you a quick rundown of some of them. I know I'm guilty of some of them. World Cup fixtures. I have done that. How to dance shaku shaku. Not really. Whiskey soccer. How to tie gele. Prepare banga soup. BB Niger. Well, Black Panther Empower, richest musician in Nigeria. So those were a few. It doesn't mean that was all. And people have also said that they probably cleaned out some of the R-rated versions of it. But I have here with me Chido Kereke and Yemi Saka to help us talk about this, because thanks for being here today. There was quite a reaction on social media when this was put up. I was one of those who also posted it, and people were a bit unhappy and disappointed that these were the sort of things that people were sort of interested in. Why is that? Why are these bad things, if I may use that word?
Are they bad? At all? I feel like people generally search for the things that appeal to them. It's as simple as that. They will generally search for things that give them. When people go on the internet, they want to. Some of them want to get away from the mess. From the mess they're currently in. They want to go there to be entertained. They want to go there to learn. They want to go there to basically improve themselves. And these are some of the things they search for.
I mean, banga soup is not bad.
Banga soup is, when was the last time you had banga soup?
This morning, actually.
It's delicious to eat. People want to know people want to know about Black Panther was a force. It was a movement. People want to know how to dance shaku shaku. It's very important as in Nigeria, you know how to dance shaku shaku. So in the end, jokes aside, people will go to the internet to go look for the things that appeal to them. Is it disappointing? Maybe it's hard for people who are politically conscious, people who feel like, considering the fact that elections are close, people should be searching for things that are election types, how to get your PVC and all that. But then, in the end, I do not blame people who search for the things that appeal to them, because it's their data. They are spending money to get this data. They are spending money to charge their phones. They are spending money to buy this data, which is not quite cheap. So, yeah. Do
you agree with that? Because, I mean, I think the one thing here that's probably sort of government related would be Empower, which is a government initiative, I think, to sort of empower Nigerians. And people were sort of disappointed and started referencing even what the president was allegedly calling us lazy youth. And these are the sort of things that interest us, that we're not tasking our brains enough to search for important things. Are these that unimportant?
Well, to a very large extent, you could say they are largely unimportant, but at least you could say Guillotine could be a source of income for some people. Empower, fine, fantastic project. People want to know more about it. I'm going to be very realistic with myself. In every society, the population of the rich is minute, so lesser than those that are poor or looking up to God for a miracle. The population of the intelligent ones in any society is inconsequential to the population of those that are not that intelligent. I don't want to use any caustic word. So, in any nation, the population of unserious ones outweighs the serious ones. And it's a reflection of that. It's not like all Nigerians are lazy. It's not that all Nigerians are unserious.
But having an alternative sort of opinion, why does the word unserious have to come in, is what I had a problem with, which was what I saw online. Yeah. I mean, people are interested in music. Does that make them unserious?
No, it really doesn't make them unserious, because there's serious money in that sector. But you see, when you look at your country, I don't think music is what's going to get you in a position of leadership or into government. I don't think music or how to make banga soup is what's going to get you into the House of Representatives or probably tell you how to increase your GDP. So these are not serious enough for a nation. It's not as if it's unserious for an individual, but for a national outlook, it's unserious. Let's call a spade a spade.
Now, I did see a tweet of yours back in the day where I think when Big Brother Nigeria was on, and I think Governor Dan Kwambo had tweeted something along the lines of the fact that Big Brother needed to end so that Nigerians will focus again on the fact that elections are coming up and get their PVCs. And you said something like, well, when Big Brother ends, we have the Champions League final coming up. And after the Champions League, we have the World Cup. So we're booked for quite a while now. Okay. Do you think that's a reflection of what the majority of Nigerians feel, basically?
Okay, first, to set the record straight, that was banter.
I know it was sarcasm,
yeah,
of course.
That was sarcasm, yeah. But there are still some elements of truth in it. Yeah, it's facts. Like I said, people would search for things that appeal to them. My worry was the condescension in him saying BB Nigeria should end. BB Nigeria is a whole lot of things. It was a whole lot of just entertainment. It was putting people in the position to be influencers today. Cilio, for example, he's championing. I think he's politically conscious and he's in a position now to effect some sort of change. There's Lulu as well. I'm not really conversant with what other people are doing. But it was bigger than just an entertainment show. It was a whole lot of things. It was the condescension I was really addressing. The fact that he was not paying attention to the fact that people are struggling to get PVCs. People stay under the sun. Some people will wake up as early as 4 a.m. to go and queue up for PVCs and they can't get it at the end of the day. You're making it so difficult for people and then you expect them to be that passionate. Now, there's this apathy towards political things because 2014, 2015, I know how people bled for this country. I know how young people bled. Young people put their hearts, their bodies and their souls out. Kids, young people in Bauchi sat down overnight ensuring that their votes counted. That's passion. That's serious passion. Are they disappointed? I dare say many of them are. So you can't expect them to, that same passion they used in, carrying politics on their head, especially when you know that in the end it is possible that your votes might not count. So go ahead and Google what matters to you, what really matters to you.
Yeah.
And again, if we're talking about leadership, not everybody can lead. Only a few people amongst the whole crowd will lead. Now, I agree that social media, digital media is a microcosm of the whole populace and all that. But then it's a small percentage of people who are actually checking these things. I also agree that if we sample a larger percentage, maybe these are the things that would matter to them the most. It doesn't mean that people are not conscious. It doesn't mean they are not conscious at all. It means these are the things they want to go online. They want to unpack. I mean, you face traffic on a daily basis. You see the potholes on the road. You see the fact that there are trucks along from Ikorodu Road to your offices and all. You want to come online and start checking for how to manage, you want to check things that will entertain you. So basically, that's like the biggest reason why these are the searches. It doesn't mean people are not conscious. Yeah. It just means these are the things that appeal.
Because I was going to ask, is that really a reflection of people's opinions or point of views? I have my PVC. I have quite sort of, at least I want to believe I'm interested a lot in politics, but I've never really searched how to get a PVC. So what does that mean? You know what I'm saying?
I get where you're coming from.
So is this really a true reflection, you think, of where the youth are?
Well, I probably want to lean towards that argument. Not because if it's like that, if it's not there, if that's not what they're searching for, it won't be there. I can tell you that a 90-year-old man will not be on the net and search for how to make banga soup or dance shaku shaku. Probably is looking, how do I live well in retirement? And yes, like you said, youth might be there to unwind, but it's just the fact that it's a reflection of what the kids or the youth of these days are interested in. Don't let us shy away from that. I'm not saying Nigeria as a nation of 120 or 180 million people are unserious, no. But it just shows that people go to the net and this is what is the priority to them.
Yeah. So back to what he mentioned earlier, about youth sort of being disillusioned now. Because a lot of people have actually said that online, oh, our vote doesn't count anyways. We don't vote before, see what happened, see what happened in Ekiti, see what happened. There's a lot of people who are seeing things and just believing that, well, it's not going to matter anyways. I want to talk about solutions now. And what sort of things should we be saying? Is it too late now for us to galvanize anybody for 2019? And if we even still can, what sort of language should we start using, to get young people more interested?
Well, it's never too late. Things can happen under 24, 72 hours in politics. And we can say things. If the government of the day is very serious and realistic, they should try pushing out patriotic narratives. But if you look at the space, the new space, cyberspace, what have you, it's filled with division, hatred, and what have you. So we need to change that. Once we change the narratives, people can get more interested in things that probably will move this country forward. I can tell that Nigerians have gone online to check how to get into schools. How do I get admission to UK? I could tell that people look, how do I start my snail farming? I cannot start my bush, my squirrel farm. A lot of things like, but it's like, that's just the bulk of it is what you're saying there.